Hey friends, Ingrid here from the Netherlands, aka Rocking Lupa. I'm back again with a new update video for you. So I have some new CDs and also some new vinyl for you to show, which I picked up over the last couple of days and weeks. And yeah, but to be honest, I already made a video here before this one. And because of course Dereck's birthday, because if you didn't notice yet, Dereckvon, he turned 57 today. So happy birthday once again, Dereck. And I hope you liked the video which I uploaded for you. You know, yeah, playing the guitar is just not my, you know, not really the best thing I can, but I tried my best, and I sang a little sort of birthday song for you, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. So well, and of course I hope you have a wonderful day with lots of friends and family and everything. So yeah, it's great to have you here in the VC, Dereck, and we all do really appreciate you're around here. And you know, so I hope we will enjoy lots of more videos from you in the VC, you know, in the near future also. So yeah, but you know, while I was shooting that video, it's to be honest, currently this attic here, it's really quite hot. It's really stuffy and warm, and boo, you really don't want to be here. You will not, yeah, you don't want to be here now. It's really too hot. And so if you don't mind, I want to leave this attic as soon as possible. So I want to do this update video very quickly. Okay, well, first of all, I always start with the CDs first. So I will do that again now. The first CD I want to show you today, it's by it's a new band. It's Wygelius. They're from Sweden, and the CD is called Reinventions. So this is released, I think, about a week ago. So yeah, it's really great AOR music. It's also released on the Frontiers Records label. So I think more people in the VC who listen more often to melodic hard rock and so also AOR music, they will definitely know that Frontiers Records is one of the labels who yeah, releases really much AOR music. So so also this CD is also released on the Frontiers label, and so this is the debut album by Wygelius. And yeah, I listened only once to the CD, so I didn't have the time to just listen a couple of times to it. So but yeah, so I only listened to it one time. But the first yeah, impression, I don't know if that's the right word in English, but yeah, I think it's really yeah, great AOR, very melodic music. If you are into Journey kind of music, Richard Marx, or you know, that kind of yeah, AOR typed music, you definitely have to give this album a chance. So yeah, really recommend it if you are yeah, if you're a really big AOR fan. So it's Reinventions by Wygelius. Yeah. Then the upcoming CD I want to show you today, it's by the band Camelot, and this is already an album which is released a couple of years ago. It's the Black Hollow. and it really contains great songs. I also have the album on vinyl, and I already had this one as a download, so I really yeah, I played this album really quite a lot over the last few years, and I'm really a big Camelot fan. And yeah, and of course here's also a track on it with a Dutch singer, a vocalist. She's from Epica, and so it's a female fronted band from Holland, and her name is Simone Simons. So but she also appears on this album, so that's really yeah, that's really nice. And yeah, of course it's a pity that the singer from Camelot, Roy Khan, he left the band, unfortunately. Since not very long ago they represented their new vocalist, but well, I have more thoughts about it, so I have to I guess I have to hear a little bit more from him as a lead singer, but I'm not really much convinced yet. You know, yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, I really love the former, so the previous Camelot singer. But okay, well, in the meantime, this was a very nice price CD. It was always quite expensive, so I didn't buy it until now. But now it was a nice price CD, so yeah, high time to add this to my Camelot collection. So yeah, I'm very happy with this pickup. Camelot, really recommended music. Yeah. Then I have two CDs by one band, from the Swiss band Gotthard. Yeah, you all know I already showed you a lot of Gotthard CDs in my previous videos, and so I have two more CDs now. This is One Life, One Soul, Best of Ballads. So yeah, really great to have this. So as you can see, and I also bought this one by Gotthard, made in Switzerland, live in Zurich, and it contains a CD and a DVD as well. I also wanted to have this for yeah, for quite a long time, but yeah, you know, it was quite expensive because yeah, the most Gotthard CDs, when you will buy them in the Netherlands, they're mostly import CDs. So those CDs are really yeah, very expensive very often. So yeah, it's very strange, but Gotthard CDs are, for some reason, they're always cheaper abroad. So yeah, I looked for a shop outside the Netherlands, and they had these CDs by Gotthard for a very nice price. So I'm really very happy I can add these CDs to my Gotthard collection. You know, I really already have a lot of Gotthard CDs, so it's great to have them, to have these CDs too now. Yeah, and also great AOR melodic hard rock music. So yeah, really recommend it if you like that type of music. Gotthard. And yeah, to just remain in the AOR kind of music, I also bought this one, House of Dreams by Sunstorm. And if you are not familiar with Sunstorm, it's a project which also is featuring Jolyn Turner. So the vocalist Jolyn Turner, and you probably yeah, you all, yeah, I am sure you almost, yeah, I'm almost sure you must know his name, because he also was a previous singer for Rainbow, and of course Ingrid Malmsteen, and he did a project with Glenn Hughes together. But yeah, he also has this project Sunstorm, and this is really kick-ass AOR music. So and of course, you know, Jolene Turner, what a wonderful singer, you know, and so really great to have this too. Yeah. Well, those were the CDs I wanted to show you today. I have some LPs from you for you to show, but also some yeah, a picture disc, kind of 7 inches. The picture discs are both by one band. They're both by the band Foreigner, and this is Cold as Ice. As you can see, it's very clear colored yeah, vinyl, so that's very nice. But I also have more, yeah, this is more kind of picture disc. This is Blue Monday, also by Foreigner, so that's very nice to have. And yeah, you know, I'm and also the previous or the original vocalist for Foreigner, you could say, Lou Gramm. He is just one of my most favorite singers, you know, he has such a wonderful voice. And yeah, of course I think he is one of the band members anymore from Foreigner, but I liked Foreigner the most when of course Lou Gramm appeared as the vocalist, you know, in the lineup. So but yeah, great pickups. Then I go to the LPs. This is a very nice compilation LP by Thin Lizzy. It's Lizzy Killers. I really have a lot of Thin Lizzy albums, so yeah, this is just a great addition to that Thin Lizzy collection. So yeah, and you know, I'm just I like Phil Lynott, and of course Gary Moore. He also once was a band member from Thin Lizzy. But yeah, this holds the tracks Whiskey in the Jar, Jailbreak, Boys Are Back in Town, Waiting for an Alibi, Sarah, great song, Killer on the Loose, and more very nice Thin Lizzy tracks. Yeah. Then something totally different. We go from Thin Lizzy to UB40. Yes, this also appears in my record collection. So you see, I have a really very wide taste in music, I think. So I go easily from pop music to hard rock to classical music, and you know, everything. So but this is the Labor of Love 2 album, which of course it contains songs like Here I Am, Come and Take Me, Tears from My Eyes, Kingston Town. Yeah, there's a lot more great tracks, and this is from 1989, but great to have this. UB40. Then I have a few albums by David Bowie. I try to get my Bowie collection sort of, yeah, complete. So I'm looking for more Bowie LPs at the moment. And this is Aladdin Sane by David Bowie. And I think that David Bowie is also one of the artists which Dereck doesn't like. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, of course, yeah, you know, it's great that we all have our own opinion, and that music is so very personal, you know. And so what another thing, what someone thinks, oh, that's really awesome music, someone else thinks, what, are you nuts? You know. So yeah, so we happily we don't like all the same music, because I think when everyone would be the same, you know, and when we all should have the same opinion, it would be very boring in this world, people, you know. So but yeah, I like David Bowie. I just can't help it. He's a great artist, and yeah, this contains, among others, the great hit the Jean Gene. So yeah, David Bowie. Another great David Bowie album is Heroes. I also picked it up from the same seller. So great to have this too. And yeah, I didn't listen to it yet because I didn't have the time for it yet, but I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure it will sound great, you know. David Bowie is just a great artist. Yeah. And then yeah, I have two more David Bowie albums for you to show. This is Space Oddity. Really, really great to have this. It has a little bit of ring wear, or you know, the cover is not in a very good condition anymore, but I hope the record plays fine. And yeah, of course, yeah, I didn't listen to it yet, but yeah, so I have a lot of music to discover the upcoming days, I guess. So also David Bowie, Space Oddity. And then this is, I think it is a compilation LP by David Bowie, The World of David Bowie. It's on the Decca label. So also great to have this. And yeah, I'm expecting some more David Bowie albums. So I hope to yeah, I hope to show you that very soon in one of my upcoming videos, okay? But this is the last LP by David Bowie for this video. Yeah, then again something totally different. This is the album Bandolier, or Bandolier, I don't know how to pronounce it in English. It's by the band Budgie. And this is really, really awesome music. And I think, oh yeah, this is from 1975, so yeah, mid-70s. And I don't know if you are familiar with Budgie, but I think they are sort of, yeah, when you listen to Metallica, and especially the first albums, I definitely think that Metallica is sort of yeah, inspired by Budgie, sort of. I don't know why, but yeah, you just could say this is a sort of previous, yeah, hard rock kind of metal music, you know. But great album. I already have another Budgie album, so it's great to have this too. And then already the last pickup I want to show you today. It's Under Lock and Key by Dereck. And of course, you know, Dereck was one of the most popular 80s, big hair, lots of makeup, you know, hard rock bands. You know, almost when I see this front picture, you know, it's so yeah, it's really 80s. I just can't help it. You know, last yeah, couple of days ago, we were watching VH1, so the music channel, you know, on TV, and there was a video clip from The Cure. And of course it was one of the video clips from the 80s. So you saw Robert Smith with lots of you know, lipstick and makeup and everything. And yeah, of course my son, he is 14, but he will turn 15 years old this month on the 23rd of July. But so yeah, you know, he was commenting that that video clip from The Cure, with you know, in terms like well, that's a lot of makeup, and what did they wear those that lot of makeup those days in the 80s, you know? And so, and he laughed a little bit about it, because, you know, yeah, of course now these days it's a little bit strange maybe to wear that lot of makeup, you know. And but of course, you know, when I look back to the 80s, it was a very common thing, sort of, you know, when you saw bands like Duran Duran and you know, and the really yeah, that really 80s yeah, bands, and also Killing Joke, and of course also yeah, the Cure and everything, and the Human League, and you know, those kinds of bands. And they really had a lot of makeup and big hair, and you know, everything. But yeah, so that's really, yeah, that's one of the really things you saw a lot in the 80s, of course. And I think many people here in the VC who just grew up in the 80s as a teenager, just like me, they really agree with that, you know. But yeah, so that's yeah, also when you see this front picture here from the Dereckvon LP, you see a lot of makeup and big hair and everything. And to be honest, I just yeah, I'm just very curious what the members of Dereckvon think about this picture, how they looked in the 80s now currently, you know. So what do they think now? So when you would ask them today, what do you think about this picture from back in the 80s? I would really like to know what they think about themselves. Maybe they're laughing about it, you know, but yeah, you know, it's just a part of music history, I guess. It's a really 80s common thing, sort of. So, but yeah, it's very nice, yeah. So, and I'm expecting another Dereckvon LP as well, so I think yeah, maybe in a few weeks I will get it here in Holland. So yeah, as soon as I will have the other LP, I will show you that in my one of my upcoming videos as well, of course. Yeah, well, so those were my pickups, and the LP I was playing in the background, it was also one of my recent finds. And this is of course the album So by Peter Gabriel. Great album, great tracks. I really recommend it if you don't have it yet. And yeah, so that was the music already stopped for a while, but this was what's in the background. Well, yeah, it already became a little bit more hot than this morning, so I really want to leave this this attic as soon as possible. It's really, you know, you really definitely don't want to be here now. It's really too warm. So yeah, I'm just going downstairs now, having a little drink, because I've become a lot of thirsty after all the singing for Dereck and doing this update video for you. And you know, so yeah, I'm going downstairs now and upload these videos for you, and I hope you will enjoy them. Yes, well, my friends from the VC and of course all other YouTubers who are watching this video, I hope you liked my videos today, and leave me comments again, you know, below the video, or shoot me a message or whatever, or visit my Facebook page and become a friend, you know, it's also very welcome. And of course new subscribers also to this channel. Really thank you guys, it's really wonderful. I'm really very grateful for that, so thank you all. And well, I all wish you a very great weekend now. And again, Dereck, really great happy birthday to you, and I hope we will have you for just a long time here in the VC, and really appreciate you as a person. You know, you are always honest with people, and you know, and I really appreciate it. And it's great that to see someone who is always true to himself and to other people, you know. And I think the world would be a lot different when there should be more people like you, you know, because yeah, and not all the people around us are just as true to everyone as you do, as you are, in fact, if you know what I mean, Dereck. So yeah, even though we don't always agree with each other, and you know, and that has nothing to do with you as a person, and you know, but of course we have our different opinions about music, you know. That's just you know, we have a different age, you know, so we are from a totally different generation. I just grew up, I'm from 1971, so I was a kid in the 70s, and I was a teenager in the 80s. And of course I was born in Holland, and you were born in the USA, and so we have a totally different background, you know. So so we also have our different experiences in life. And of course I just don't know America, you know, from the days you were as a little kid, and especially, I mean, of course the black people, you know. I don't know how to say that, but of course I only know those stories from history books and you know, from television and everything. So and always when I see you know, when people are unfair to people with a different yeah, skin color or whatever, you know, I just it really pisses me off. I just don't understand that you know, I don't understand that kind of behavior. That why should I think that I am better because I am white, you know? What a stupid thing. I don't yeah, I just don't understand that there are really lots of really dumb people who have that opinion, and you know, and unfortunately, yeah, I guess that nothing really changed, you know, in the present. I heard from history books, I read in history books on school that you know, many years ago in America they had also what they had in South Africa, you know, the sort of apartheid kind of thing. And it almost reminds me to the, you know, and also of course I have that from history books, you know, which opinion people had in front of Jewish people in the Second World War, you know. So there was a time also here in the Netherlands that you know, on every corner of the street, on every shop and everything, and Jewish people were not allowed, you know, and they had to wear that yellow Jewish David star. I'm almost sure you must know that what I mean. And of course, you know, I read a lot of. I also read the diary of Anne Frank. I don't know if it's available in the USA, but if it's available, please really read that book. You know, it's so really beautiful. And I also visited the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam once, and yeah, it really impressed me a lot, you know, already when I was a teenager. And I think when people from abroad should visit the Netherlands one time, please, and if you do have the time, please do visit the Anne Frank house, because it's so really important in the history, you know, and it has so many very important stories to tell, in fact, if you know what I mean. And so yeah, and so I think the story about you know, in the Second World War, when Jewish people were not allowed to shops, were not allowed to you know, being somewhere. And I think it's almost maybe the same how black people were treated in the USA, you know, and also in South Africa, of course. And but yeah, I think that America and the Netherlands are just really totally different countries, because I just when I grew up in the 70s and the 80s and everything, you know, I just can't remember that people were acting that kind of way to people with a different skin. And I remember that when I was a little kid, I think I was it was mid or late 70s, something like that, and there were not very much colored people yet here in the Netherlands. So I think late 70s we had the first black boy in our classroom, and but so it was quite new in the Netherlands. But yeah, how do you say that? I just can't remember that people were acting strange, you know, in front of those people, because yeah, you know, we always yeah, I think I always thought it was a very common thing or something. I don't I just didn't grow up with the idea that people with a different color are you know, other kind of people, or you know what, I don't know how to say that. You know, and again, Dereck, it's very difficult to express myself in other language, because I think when I had the opportunity to talk to you in Dutch, you know, I would express myself much better, and I can express the things better in the way I mean to say the things, you know. And so yeah, but unfortunately when I will speak in Dutch, yeah, you just don't understand a word of it. So I try my best to talk in English, and but it's very hard to explain my opinion about those kinds of things, you know. So it's yeah, I hope yeah, I just try my best, and I hope you'll understand what I mean. And you know, I just never understood racial hatred. You know, in the Netherlands we have very many different kinds of I don't know if that's the right word, nationalities. Is that the right English word? I don't know. But you know, we have people from you know, we have people from Turkey, and we do have people from Moroccan. Is that the right word? We do have yeah. I don't know the English word. Suriname. So Suriname is also a country, but of course from the Dutch, the Antillen, the islands, and you know, all those kinds of mixtures, nationalities are just here all together in one country, and you know, that's fine. You know, it's great to have that here. And yeah, although you know, of course there are some politics here in the Netherlands who, of course, yeah, there are always people who have a different opinion about it. And we have I don't know if you have heard about him in the USA, but we have Geert Wilders is his name, and you know, I don't like that man. I don't like his opinion, and he's a very bad man, you know. And even though other people are maybe in the news, maybe they will show you that that the Netherlands are sort of yeah, that all Dutch people do have the same opinion, but please don't believe those lies, because there's just only one crazy man in the politics here who has that kind of opinion, you know. So happily not all Dutch people are the same, and happily the most people here in the Netherlands, they are very yeah, you know, oh, I don't know, I wish there was no you know, boundaries in language to express myself, but Dereck, I just can assure you that most people here in the Netherlands, we really are very friendly with you know, people from other nationalities. It's just a very common thing here in the Netherlands. So yeah, I just grew up that way, and I never had another opinion about different colored people, you know. What a stupid thing. It's just, you know, I still can't understand that there are still that kind of people. And I think that America has more yeah, I think they have a stronger yeah, history in those kinds of things. I'm not sure, but I only have them from history books, and you know, so you know, not very long ago, Rodney King, he passed away, really much too young, and of course he was one of the assaulted people. He was a taxi driver, and he was I think it was somewhere in the 80s, I'm not sure anymore. He was beaten up he was assaulted by policemen in America, white policemen, because he was black, you know. And yeah, so yeah, it's a very sad story, you know. And I hope that America has changed in the meantime. But to be honest, I'm afraid, yeah, there hasn't changed so many things at all, you know, unfortunately. But after all, Dereck, you know, yeah, so that's also one of the things which we will carry along with us, and also in our choices for our favorite music, you know. And I can understand that you don't like country music because of that racism thing, you know. Because yeah, so I can understand why you just don't like that music. But you know, I think it's one of the things why we pick our favorite music and what we like and what we don't like. And you know, we have what I already said, we have different backgrounds, we are from different ages and everything. And yeah, we all have our own experiences in life. And so yeah, you just, and so we all have our own taste in music. So, and there's nothing wrong about it, you know. And you can say you just don't like Bon Jovi, you know, or you don't like David Bowie. But yeah, I like those artists as well. But that's okay, you know. We all have our own opinion, and that's great. So yeah. But yeah, I also, just like you do, Dereck, you are just really true to yourself. And yeah, I also think that I am true to me, you know, to myself, when I just don't hide my taste in music, and just show my favorite music, and even though if other people will like it or not, you know. So I think I do watch more often videos from, among others, Lazarus or 8, you know, Putzi, or you know, people who just show more metal music in their collection, because you know, I have more yeah, I just I just like that kind of music. But you know, if other people don't like it, okay, you know. And so we all have our own personal yeah, choices, and also in music. So but that's fine, Dereck. So yeah, we all yeah, I hope at least here in the VC we can create a sort of a free world, you know. And unfortunately the real world isn't yeah, is just not free always for everybody. But you know, we just can't change the entire world, but we can change a little bit here for ourselves here in the VC, you know, and create a place where everybody feels free, and where everybody feels okay, you know. So you know, and every little step helps a little bit, in my opinion. So, but yeah, it's after all, it became a very long video again. So but I hope, Dereck, that you understand what I have to say. I think when I could speak Dutch to you, you know, and when you would understand it, I just yeah, I just could explain much more about my opinions, if you don't know, if you know what I mean. So, but okay, yeah. After all, Dereck, I hope you will have a wonderful day, and once again, we appreciate you very much. Yeah. So I hope to see lots more videos from you in the very near future, for just a long time. And also Steffi, of course, congratulations with the birthday of your brother. And yeah, it's great to have you both here in the vinyl community. You're just both great people. And well, I really have to go downstairs now because I'm really thirsty. And I'm going to upload these videos for you, and I hope to see you soon. Yeah. And well, that's all for now. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.